Salut a tutti! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My last video was about fruit and vegetable related French idioms. Today we're going to deal with animals. And I even found this gorgeous pen I bought 3 years ago in Miami with a nice flamingo. But never mind, we're not going to deal with wild animals today. There's certainly no shortage of curious French phrases that draw to the animal world for inspiration. If you're learning French, this can be difficult at times. There are tons of different idioms. So this morning, I'm going to focus mainly on cats, dogs, and animals from the barnyard. And I'll probably make another video about, wilder animals, like this one. E come sempre vi darò delle spiegazioni in italiano per quanto riguarda il senso più figurativo di queste espressioni. My first one will be appelons un chat un chat. Appelons un chat un chat. Le français, c'est difficile. Let's call a cat a cat. French is quite a difficult language. So in English, that would translate to let's call a spade a spade. Avete capito che non stiamo parlando di gatto? Chiamiamo un gatto. Quando si usa appelons un chat, si vuol dire parliamoci chiaro. Et en parlant de chat, and there are 7 phrases dealing with cats in my list today. J'ai un chat dans la gorge ce matin. This morning I have not a cat in my throat, but a frog in my throat. I think this is the beginning of a cold, never mind. Quindi non ho un gatto nella gola per fortuna, ma ho la gola un po' strana. Stamattina magari ho preso un po' di raffreddore. But we'll see because j'ai d'autres chats à fouetter. Là tout de suite. Number 3, I have better things to do. In English, you don't use cat, you use fish. You have other fish to fry. Letteralmente, ho altri gatti da frustare, vuol dire che ho ben altre cose da fare. Et souvent, on vous conseille de ne pas réveiller le chat qui dort. Don't wake that sleeping cat. Non si sveglia il gatto che dorme, because usually the outcome is not that great. Comme tous les autres félins, il vaut mieux ne pas les brusquer, faute de quoi, ils pourraient vous en coûter. Côté griffe. Non svegliare il gatto vuol dire cercare di evitare i problemi. Number 5. Quand le chat n'est pas là, les souris dansent. When there's no cat, the mice can dance. Quando il gatto non è presente, i topi possono ballare. Let's imagine your boss isn't at the office and your colleagues are taking advantage of it and are not really working. You say, quand le chat n'est pas là, les souris dansent. Basically, when there's no boss around, you do whatever you want. Number 6, when you have no clue about something, quando non sapete che dire, you can say, je donne ma langue au chat. Luckily for you, you don't actually give your tongue to the cat. Non date la vostra lingua al gatto. It means you throw in the towel. Lasciate perdere perché non avete idea o non sapete quello che dovete fare. It means you don't have the answer to something, so you just throw in the towel. Non avete la risposta a qualcosa, quindi date la vostra lingua al gatto. Je donne ma langue au chat. Smetto di cercare di fare le cose. Originally, this phrase didn't involve cats, but dogs. You threw your tongue to the dogs. Vous donniez votre langue non pas au chat, mais au chien. But it later evolved into cats because they became more popular. C'est l'occasion toute trouvée pour introduire le second animal, à savoir le plus fidèle compagnon de l'homme, le chien. If you say s'entendre comme chien et chat, to get along like dogs and cats, it means that you can stand people, basically. In italiano penso che dite quasi esattamente la stessa cosa, essere come cani e gatti, quindi. Mais j'espère que vous ne vous entendez pas comme chien et chat avec vos voisins, par exemple, parce que c'est rarement positif. Number 8, j'espère que vous n'avez pas un mal de chien non plus. I hope you're not having a pain of dog, literally, because it means that it hurts like hell. In italiano usate lo stesso idioma quando dite fa male cane, quindi è lo stesso animale. In some sentences it can mean you're struggling to, like j'ai un mal de chien à monter cette armoire. I'm struggling like mad to put up this shelf. And if you've ever been to IKEA, I'm sure you know what I mean. Et souvent, quand on a un mal de chien à faire quelque chose, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On fait une tête de chien battue. Another dog-related expression, literally meaning a beaten dog face. It's really the French equivalent of having puppy dog eyes. Se fate una testa o un muso di cane appena picchiato, significa che siete tristi. You're sad and it shows on your face like a beaten dog face. Avoir une tête de chien battu, ça arrive souvent lorsqu'on a une vie de chien tout court. Dog life in English, una vita di cane, meaning a difficult life. And the last one, dog related, number 11, arriver comme un chien dans un jeu de quilles. This one sounds really weird, to arrive like a dog in a bowling game, meaning you come at the wrong time. Se arrivate come un cane in un gioco di birilli, vuol dire che arrivate chiaramente al momento più sbagliato. Let's move to the barnyard now for the remaining 8 idioms. Number 12 being avoir la chair de poule, a very common phrase. If your flesh is like a hen's, it means you have goosebumps. In italiano usate lo stesso animale che in inglese perché dite avere la pelle d'oca e non avere la pelle di gallina, come si dice in francese. Le tout étant que les poules n'aient pas de dents, because if you say quand les poules auront des dents, when hens have teeth, you're saying that something will never happen. It's the equivalent of when pigs will fly, another animal from the barnyard too. This bizarre image is simply a fancy way of saying never. Siccome le galline non avranno mai denti, la cosa di cui state parlando non arriverà mai. If you call someone a wet hen, une poule mouillée, you call them a coward. Se chiamate qualcuno une poule mouillée, una gallina bagnata, vuol dire che questa persona non ha molto coraggio. Not unlike a hen who's just found a knife. Être comme une poule qui a trouvé un couteau. And for this very funny phrase, imagine a giant question mark. Because if you're like a hen who's just found a knife, être comme une poule qui a trouvé un couteau, it means you're being very, very confused. Essere come una gallina che ha appena trovato un coltello vuol dire essere molto, molto confusi. The opposite of being proud as a rooster. Fier comme un coq. And it means exactly that, being extremely proud and strutting about like a well-feathered rooster. And the rooster also happens to be the national French emblem. Fier comme un coq et je bombe le torse. Fiero come un gallo, molto fiero, insomma. And talking about pride, another rooster-related expression dealing with that is être hardi comme un coq sur son fumier, meaning very proud like a rooster on his manure. L'image est tout sauf ragoûtante, je vous l'accorde. This is not a very yummy picture. You get the message, être hardi comme un coq sur son fumier means to be proud for the wrong reasons. Essere ardito come un gallo sul letame vuol dire essere fiero ma per motivi proprio sbagliati. It's better to be like a rooster in a paste. Être comme un coq en pâte refers to an old tradition when people used to take good care of roosters before they sold them. Particularly fine roosters were smeared with a special paste and they were transported in delicate baskets. Essere come un gallo in una pasta vuol dire stare veramente bene. You're living your best life, your best rooster life. Avant de passer du coq à l'âne, one final phrase with roosters. To go from the rooster to the donkey means you change subjects very quickly. You drift from one thought to the other. Se passate dal gallo al somaro vuol dire che cambiate argomento molto velocemente. In italiano si dice saltare da un pilastro all'altro. In francese si usano animali. And last but not least, avec ces 19 différents idiomes que vous maîtrisez maintenant, on ne risque pas de vous prendre pour un pigeon. If you think someone is a pigeon, you think he's a fool. Un pigeon in French means a dumbus. Donc ne pas se faire prendre pour un pigeon means not to be fooled. E conoscendo il significato di tutte queste espressioni, ormai non vi farete prendere per piccioni. There you have it! 20 French idioms with our furry and feather friends. That's it for today. Vi prego una buona giornata, baci, shalada vila, and see you in the next one.